got into problems with this one girl in my year, and she was just having a problem with the fact that I was born on the same day, on the same year, in the same month as her. I was completely, oh my god, I'm not born anything like her. Because we were so different, you know. But she took it on top of herself to be as pig-headed and as rude as she could be. So for her to actually get over her problems with feeling like, okay, she thinks she's better than me because, you know, oh, she's tall and she's blonde hair and she's very pale skin. Yeah, well, I can be better than that. And I was never like that. I was never like, oh yeah, I know I'm better than you because I'm much better looking, I'm really tall, I'm really slim. I was never like that. I've never been like that in my whole entire life. I'm now 30, I'm still not like that. I might have friends that are, you know, completely different to me, and I'm like, cool, fair play, I'm not gonna be judgmental or anything. But this girl had a problem with the fact that I got on with absolutely everybody. Like, I had no problems in actually having people come up to me and start to just, you know, normally talk to me. She had a problem with that. So she thought in her head, right, okay, what can I say to her that'll be, you know, really, really mean? So she tried as much as she could for my last 2 years of school. And I was only in the college she was in for, you know, 2 years because I moved home. And yeah, she turned around to me when I was in, what year was I in? Yeah, when I was in, I think it was 5th year, when I was nearing the end of 5th year. She was walking along the same road as I was. I was way, way in front of her. And I was, you know, talking with my friend. And next minute, she ran up, like literally ran up behind me, pushed me on the back of my scapula, like, you know, on my scapula. She pushed me, and I was like, sorry, can I help you? I mean, what's your problem? And she said, oh yeah, you just smell, you know. And I was just at that age of just being as mature as I possibly could, because I don't like fighting. I hate fighting. I hate confrontation. I hate arguments. You know, anything negative like that, I just really hate. It's just me. So I turned around to her, and she was getting all riled up. You know, she was getting ready for a bitch fight or whatever. And so she turned to me and she said, she started, I can't exactly remember what she was saying, but she was basically being completely ignorantly rude to me. Like, she was saying every curse word she could think of. And I turned around to her and I said to her, look, why don't you do everyone here a favor and just walk out on the street, wait for a bus to hit you, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of it. And I turned and went to walk off, and she was standing there completely amazed at what I had just said, because she couldn't think of anything to say back to me. She was just like, So then when I walked away with my friend, and I got to the end of the road, just before we crossed the road to go to the bus stop, like, my friend burst out laughing. She was like, oh my god, I was really not expecting you to say anything. I thought we were just gonna, you know, walk off. And I said, yeah, you know, I probably could have walked off. I said, but I've had it up to here, you know, with her crap, and I was just not able to take it anymore. So that's why I said what I did, and it had her wordless, to say the least. Wordless. Yeah, she was so amazed that I had actually spoken up for myself, because I was not about to stand around and be like, oh, ha ha ha, yeah, you're just joking, and walk away. I was just at the end of my tether. I turned around and I spoke to her like that, because I said, leave it, leave me alone. I'm just somebody who hates arguments, and I was just really surprised that someone actually tried to argue with me. Most people don't, and maybe that's why I don't know, maybe that's why I have a lot of friends, I don't know. Also, I'm guessing that I've had a few other people, try to say a few words against me, and I've basically turned around to them and I've made them feel kind of crap too. So yeah, you might think, oh my god, like, that's really bitchy, like you need to kind of calm down. I would calm down completely. I'm normally a calm person. If you meet me on the street and you say hi to me, I'll say hello back. That's me. I'm not about to be like, who are you? How do you know who I am? I'm not like that. I'm just not. I've had, let me guess, or let me think, sorry. I had an ex-boyfriend of mine started slagging off my name. I know. How sadly pathetic was he? He'd gone out for 3 months and he turned around and he started to slag my name. And I don't let anybody slag my name, because, like, fair enough, there might not be a lot of Brahmins in Ireland. I don't give a damn. No one has the right to slag someone else's name, because everyone has a right to their own name. Do you know why my name is Brahman? My name is Brahman because it's a really unique name and it means something. Yeah, it means something. It's not like, Mary or Andrew, names have no meaning behind them. My parents were just a little different. They like to, have that ability for the kids to have a reason for their name. So Bronwyn means brown, which is in Irish brown, and that means sad. And then you got Wyn, which in the Old English means happiness. So you have sorrow and happiness, and yeah, that's me. I don't know how else to tell you that, but yeah, that is pretty much me, because I'm normally really happy, and if I'm not really happy, if I'm not, okay, if I'm very quiet, which is not that much, but if I am very quiet, it's because I'm a bit I'm feeling a bit run down or a bit upset about something. It could be anything like that, but that's what makes me me, and I never realized that, like, till I was like 12, yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, so just want to tell you guys that if you are getting bullied at all, just, stick up for yourself. I mean, my mom used to say to me, if anyone's bullying you, just walk away. Just really walk away, because there's no point on trying to say something. But I'll tell you, as someone that's gone through bullying, yeah, think of some really good lines, some real things that will have people just stop and look at you in amazement, because they have nothing to answer back to what you have just said. Like, I mean, it's probably the best way to have them go, whoa, and they won't ever mess with you again. I'm telling you that because it's a fact that I've had anyway. So yeah, I suggest that. That'll be about it anyway. Thanks very much, and good luck, guys. I see you. Bye bye.